What's up guys, this is the Honest Outlaw here, and today we're going to be doing another top 5 video. We're going to be talking about the top 5 best guns of 2018. Now out of all the guns that I reviewed in 2018, these are my top 5 favorite. For one reason or another, I think they are a step ahead of all the other guns that were released in 2018, but there will be some honorable mentions toward the end of the video. If you see this list and you think that I missed something, or you think that I should have replaced it with something else, please leave it in the comment section below. Before we get started, I want to mention my Patreon supporters. Thank you guys very much. We do a monthly giveaway for guns and gear related items. This month is the Peltor Range Guard Electronic Gear Pro. If you want to be a part of that giveaway, all you got to do is be a patron. Follow me on Instagram as well, and there's a link in the description for $20 off an order of $200 from ammo.com. Now let's start with number 5, the CMMG Banshee. It's a small, lightweight pistol caliber pistol. At least it's classified as a pistol. It's really a short, legal-to-buy, semi-automatic sub-gun, chambered in whatever caliber you want, 9mm, 45, 10mm, 22, and the list goes on. It's sub 6 pounds. It has a 5-inch barrel, making it great for suppressors, so the barrel length, even with a suppressor on it, is still very compact, so you can use it for moving around structures in a CQB-type situation. It comes with some awesome features like the delayed blowback system, making it different from lots of other guns, kind of similar to the roller delayed system of the MP5, so it makes it have significantly less recoil than other full blowback 9mm, which actually can have more recoil than you would think being a 9mm cartridge because of all the mass coming back every single time the gun is fired. It comes with a tailhook adjustable brace, one of the best braces on the market today. It feels a lot like a stock, and it has adjustable length of pull, so if you're big or small, you can make it work for you. It also comes with an M-LOK rail, although it's a little bit short, but you can still throw your vertical grips and your lights and lasers and all that stuff you want on it. It also comes in some awesome factory colors. I know that sounds dumb, but it was one of the things that really attracted me to the gun, is all the available colors, making it kind of a cool niche gun at the very least to show your friends. It also takes Glock magazines, and it's basically an all-around, high-quality, very accurate, very reliable PDW, making it a great training gun as well. You can shoot steel up close. It's great for kids or small-statured folk because of the short length and of the light weight. People like Frodo and Sam would have loved to have one of these in Mordor. And as I said, it's great for silencer use, not only because it's short, but because the 9mm 45 are a lot quieter than the 223, and those rounds are even 1/4 the cost of 300 Blackout. Number 4 is going to be the Taurus G2C. There's really a lot of awesome in this small, lightweight, and cheap package. What's that old saying? Even a broken watch is right twice a day. Taurus is certainly a broken watch, but they definitely got this one right for sure. This double-stack subcompact 9mm pistol is only about $200, yet it really does have everything that you're going to need for a carry pistol. It's reliable, not just Taurus reliable, but actually reliable and certainly accurate enough to hit a man-sized target at 50 yards if you have the correct set of skills.
If you're looking for ransom, I can tell you I don't have money, but what I do have are a very particular set of skills.
So now we got the Taurus G2C out here, and we'll see how it does at 50 yards. Not too bad. The recoil impulse is pleasant, very similar to the G26, much better than something like the SIG P365, which is smaller, but also a lot more snappy and double the cost. The trigger is good, and it has double strike capability, which actually makes it pretty awesome for dry fire practice, so you don't have to pull the slide back and reset all the time. The safety works fairly well, but honestly, I didn't even use it. I just ignored it throughout the testing. It has really good texture on the grip, surprisingly good texture for the price. It even has 3-dot adjustable sights. Yes, they're plastic, but you can't have everything that you want. If you want to get a really good carry gun on the cheap, all you have to do is spend $200 on this pistol and $10,000 on ammo, and you'll be John Wick before you know it. At number 3, the Glock 45, probably the most controversial choice on this list. It is a 9mm Glock with a 4-inch slide and a full-size grip. It comes with Gen 5 features like front slide serrations, included magwell without that silly cut, which I'm a big fan of. The original models of Glock had this cut in the magwell, making the magwell pretty much useless, and the cut really bothered a lot of people's fingers, including mine, when they shot the gun, so I'm glad they got rid of that. It has an upgraded trigger. The Gen 5 trigger I do think is an improvement, and it has the a little bit overrated but still okay marksman barrel. Mine even came with night sights, but a lot of people told me after the review that maybe that was just me and maybe I just got lucky. Some of them do, some of them don't, like the new Gen 5s. Right now, all you Glock haters are going to be saying, what's the real difference between the Glock 45 and a Glock 19 with extended mags? Well, the answer is not that much. That doesn't mean it's not awesome. It's very, very reliable, lightweight, accurate, durable, can take standard Glock mags from 17 to 33 round mags and beyond. It's got very quick follow-up shots just like your standard Glock. Other than being 99% the exact same as Glock 17 or Glock 19, its real claim to fame is it's actually nice for guys with big hands who want to carry concealed like appendix and they don't want a big steel frame rubbing up on their junk. It's also nice for Leo and military who happen to always be in vehicles. The shorter barrel and slide really helps not digging into the seat so much, giving you those back problems when you get older. And lastly, the shorter slide with the longer grip actually does make a pretty awesome suppressor or compensator host. So if you're one of those guys that really like a compensator in your gun, like a Roland Special, or if you're rocking a suppressor on your handgun to look like the Hitman, by all means, get the Glock 45. Number 2, the Extar EP9. Man, this little PCC is awesome. It's a 9mm pistol, no tax stamp required here, just like the Banshee. All you have to do is buy it at the gun store and enjoy. It has a polymer receiver, a 6-inch threaded barrel, last round bolt hold open, an included SB tactical pistol brace, and it takes those cheap and plentiful Glock magazines. Other guns do that, you say? Even some other guns on this list? Well, they don't do it for 3.8 pounds, and they're not only $400. That's stupid light and stupid cheap. When I first saw this gun, I actually thought it was a joke. I thought it was going to be too good to be true, because most things, especially in the gun world, are. But this gun is for real. I shot over 1,000 rounds through, half of that suppressed, with 0 failures. It was accurate as well. I could hit a 6-inch plate at 100 yards with very little issue, and that's pretty good for a $400 9mm carbine. It also happens to be my wife's favorite gun because it's super cheap to shoot. You can shoot steel targets up close with no worry of frag or ruining your targets. And again, the 9mm is very quiet with suppressors. So it basically does all the aforementioned things the Banshee does, but it just does it for less than half the cost, and it does it for 1 pound lighter. It's not likely as rugged or durable as metal frame counterparts like the Banshee, but it's definitely good enough to hold up for your average person's everyday use. I'm pretty hard on my gear, and I haven't seen any fails yet. Before we get to number 1, I want to talk about a few honorable mentions. First one's going to be the Ruger PC Carbine. Now, I have got to shoot this gun a little bit, but I haven't reviewed it. Although if I did review it in 2018, it would most likely be on this list somewhere. I also want to mention the CZ Micro K, another awesome gun that would have made this list if I didn't already have 2 9mm carbines. And I want to mention the Mossberg 590M. Everybody loves a 12-gauge shotgun, and they really love a 12-gauge shotgun that's reliable and takes giant magazines of 5 to 10 or even 20 rounds. And finally, number 1. It really couldn't be anything else for me. This was easily my favorite gun of 2018. It is the CZ Shadow 2. What a freaking masterpiece. It is a double stack, double single action steel frame pistol with internal slide rails. If you like shooting fast and accurate, you really have to try this gun out. A product of perfecting a particular design. The CZ75 has been in competition use now for decades, with people trying to find out the limits of speed, accuracy, and reliability. All that knowledge, all that experience, all those world championships, put them all together, that has created this beast. Designed with no compromises to deliver the best performance a production pistol can. The reliability is amazing. I have 3,000 rounds through 2 of my CZ Shadows and 0 problems. The accuracy is unbelievable. The sights and trigger are top notch. The recoil and pulse is super smooth, one of the fastest pistols you will ever shoot, and it has to do with the awesome ergonomics, the great grip, the low bore axis, and of course the hefty weight at 46 ounces. You will not confuse this with your average carry gun. Even though it is a little bit fat, the weight of the gun is perfectly balanced, making moving and shooting relatively easy. It has removable grips, the controls are slick and easy to use, all in the right spot. You can have a safety or decocker, great aftermarket support, and compared to other pistols in its class, it's actually pretty cheap. If you want a gun that shoots as fast and accurate as this, you're usually going to be paying somewhere between $25,000 and $5,000. You're looking at something like a Wilson Combat or an SVI. You can get that with a CZ Shadow 2 for right around $1,000 to $1,200. I can't recommend this pistol enough if you are getting into competition shooting, or if you just want to blow the socks off your friends. The CZ Shadow 2 is the way to go. If you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe. I leave a link to a local homeless shelter in the description below as well. It would be awesome of you if you could leave them a little bit of dough. Please help out your local homeless shelters, and remember to recycle. I'll check you later. Or at will. Double action at 100 yards on a white target in the snow. First pop, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Got him again. Five out of six at a Hyundai ain't bad. That ain't bad.